I think I care so much. That's one of the issues that I have with a lot of things. I really am. This is the thing. The conversation is actually heating up now. The conversation is actually getting awesome right here. It takes a little bit of time to get these things warmed up. You got to understand. So, my brother and I have this issue where we will get mad about people's behavior that a lot of other people think it's okay. It's all right.
Me, for instance.
You, for instance, for sure. But that's because we're so close together. So it's like this. There's this guy now, okay? And he wants a girlfriend. He wants to be in a relationship. He wants to be in love. He does. He genuinely does. But guess what he starts to do? Now he's in his early 30s. He goes, you know what I want to do? I want to start doing Dungeons and Dragons. You ever heard of this?
I've heard you guys talk about.
Okay, so it's just basically some kind of board game where people are pretending to be like knights and wizards and elves and stuff like that, right? It's a bunch of dudes hanging out in the basement being like, "Are you the dungeon master? Oh, you are going to deal with my potions and all kinds of." And they do this for like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours. These same dudes, there are dudes that are 30 years old as well, and you know what they're doing? They're sitting in a nether basement, but guess what they're doing? They're playing poker. They're playing poker, right? Mm-hmm. They got two completely different groups of people, and you know what I mean? Who's cooler? Most people would say the dude's playing poker.
Well, I don't know. I guess
that's a judgment call, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean anything one way or another. Now, this is what I said. I said, no, we cannot let this guy get into Dungeons and Dragons. It can't be allowed. No. I take my glasses off, throw them on the table. What's wrong with you guys? And they're like, what do you mean, Tim? Just let him do what he wants to do. And I'm like, he says he wants to have a girlfriend. He says he wants to start getting laid. He wants to have a relationship. He's not going to be able to do that if he's playing Dungeons and Dragons all the time.
Well, maybe
go on.
Maybe that's his way of
meeting a chick.
No, just like you said, you are breathing and refocusing. Maybe he playing Dungeons and Dragon is really getting his mind into where he wants to be.
Dungeons and Dragons is a vehicle for him to improve himself to be able to then meet a woman.
Maybe he's relaxing.
Maybe Dungeons and Dragons means to him this. It's a growth. It's a growth thing. It's like, why don't you just take a karate class, man? Why don't you just go start doing some Muay Thai? I think that would help you out a lot more. Yeah. Don't have to throw a hatchet like Jason Momoa. My thing is this. It's like this is not where you're going to meet women. You want to meet women, go ahead and then start doing things that are more centric of that.
Well, I guess that's just coming from you.
The point is that people are just like, no, let him do it. And I'm like, you must not care enough about him. He's obviously making a tactical error if he says he wants this and then he does that. Do you not see this? You don't seem to care enough. Now, my point, that's a solid point.
That's just from you.
That's my, that's fine. That's not an invalid point. You can always say something like, this is the thing, people always go, you can say something and then somebody goes like this is such a bitch move. They go, not that you're a bitch. No, I'm not, I haven't lost focus. They go like this, they go, not necessarily. You can go not necessarily to anything. You can also go like this. Somebody can make a point and then another asshole can go like this, they can go, and not only that, of course not only that. There's a million things you can go, and not only.
Yeah, well, I guess
so the thing is, the guy's doing something, and if you were really, a lot of y'all, if you're really your friends, you would stop them and you would check them, and then they wouldn't be all glum around you. You'd have a better time with your friend if you check them.
It's their choice. If they, you can give them your opinion. And but if they don't want to do it, then that's it.
But this is the thing. They don't even give them their opinion. Oh, yeah, their opinion is it's just okay. It does mean something.
Well, I guess
it does mean something. They don't care.
No, well,
I care.